No, you don't.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay. So it is day number 20 of the 31 Days of NRB Fun Challenge. Today we are at the Montgomery Museum. There's going to be an art reception and opening for the Christiansburg High School students. And we are with Sue Farrar, the director of the museum. And Sue is going to be nice enough to answer some questions for us. Sue, can you tell us a little about the history of the Montgomery County Museum?
Well, it's been a museum for 32 years, and it's been a building here for 162. It was built in 1852 to be the home for the Presbyterian minister, and then various families were living here over the years. The Pepper family was here after the minister for about 80 years. That's the name of the street, Pepper Street, where we are. And it housed students from Tech at some point. It's still standing. And it has served as a museum from 1938. A group of people, 1938, a group of people decided to create a county museum. And this is the only museum in the county that houses just county artifacts. And we have regional artists exhibiting every 2 months, and we have a history exhibit relevant to the county about every 9 months.
Okay. And so going with that, you have both art and history inside the museum.
Right. And currently we have an exhibit that incorporates both art and history in one exhibit, and it's the life of Lewis Miller in New River Valley. And it's his interpretation of places in New River Valley as he lived here for about 20 years at the end of his life.
Wow. Now, as far as the museum goes, how often is the museum open? Who can come and enjoy it? What's it cost to come in here and visit?
The museum's open from Tuesday through Saturday, 10:30 to 4:30. The admission is free.
You can't beat that.
We are here working on Monday, and sometimes people come anyway, which is fine. But we have docents here on duty who are volunteering their time to guide people through the museum.
Okay. And now you said every 2 months you have art exhibits, new art exhibits come in. Besides some of the upcoming art exhibits, or maybe including one of those, what are some of the events that you're excited about that the museum's going to put on in the upcoming months?
Well, right now we are very excited because we have an awesome instrument exhibit. It's heritage instruments, and it's in connection with the Crooked Road Festival. We have a student art exhibit, and some of the artists' work relates to the Crooked Road Festival and the Crooked Road history. And this instrument exhibit is just awesome. We have several things made by Wayne Henderson, and we have a wonderful portrait of Wayne Henderson. And we have several fiddles made by Albert Hash, who taught Wayne Henderson.
Oh, wow.
And those are both master luthiers in this area and really far beyond. That's real exciting. Our next history exhibit is going to be on quilts. We're going to have the room full of historic quilts. And accompanying that in the summer will be an exhibit called Quilts as Art. They'll be more contemporary, and with a theme, it's going to be quite interesting. We have we have another student exhibit coming in April, Auburn High School. And we have our Heritage Day in August 23rd, which is our big event for the year. We have a silent auction and a TV raffle, and we have music all day, and we have artisan crafts, heritage kind of things, lots of activities for children. It's also free.
Oh, wow.
So those are things that are coming up right now.
Just a few of them.
Right.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but did the museum recently upgrade its roof or get its roof replaced?
Now, when you walked in, did you not see that? We look like we had a facelift and a haircut. It's beautiful. It took 3 years to figure it. The gentleman is standing right here who designed it, contracted it, and we raised money for 3 years, and they worked on it for about 4 months.
Okay.
The reason it took so long was because this brick was made on site 162 years ago, and we needed to be dealing with the value of the brick and the antiquity, and to preserve that historic piece of the building. And at some places, the person who was working on it, he's a professional, he's a mason, and he's a historian. He found that the bricks were 6 deep in the wall. So it's been a very interesting discovery time, and the result is so wonderful. we have no idea how bad it was. It was just awful looking, and it's just so good looking now and clean. The building is cleaned up. It's good for a good another 100 years.
I was going to ask another 100 years. Okay.
Absolutely,
Well,
yeah.
great. Now, the final question we always ask everyone is, say someone's never been to Montgomery County Museum, and they're sitting at home now, thinking about coming here and coming to look at some of your art or some of the historical exhibits. Why should they come to Montgomery Museum?
Well, it is the Montgomery Museum and Lewis Miller Regional Art Center, which indicates we are dealing with both history and art, and we have artifacts here only from Montgomery County, as I said, and it's very important to the county and its heritage for people to know about the people who founded the town and who have created this environment. And we have wonderfully important documents, and we have textiles, and we have clothing, and we have things that people use to make weaving, spinning, the things that people did their work, which was really part of life. And we have a photograph collection of more than 20,000 photos of this area that is available to the public to see what it was like back then. We have some glass negatives. We have a very historic collection of photographs. There's a wealth of information for people looking for their roots. Genealogical resources abound in our library, and bound newspapers go back to 1935. We have some special ones put away that go further back, but they're pretty fragile. I think that it's just and I found that people who live here really value their heritage, and they want to know. We have a shelf full of books all about the area. Most everything is Montgomery County, or at least New River Valley. And we belong to a coalition of 12, 13 museums in New River Valley. A lot of people don't know there's that many museums here.
Oh, no, yeah.
And we work together to promote each other and what we all do and what we value. So I feel that this is a little gem, and people who come in here go, I didn't know this was here, I can't believe what you have. We're very excited that we have these things. We are working closely with Virginia Tech and with Radford. We have interns and we have some volunteer professors working with us. They value this. We feel highly respected for that, and we're very, very excited about what's in here. And it grows. It just keeps growing.
Well, great. Thank you so much for spending some time with us, telling us a little bit about the museum, and we appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for caring about us.